something. How
Hello,
Apple
slag.
works.
How you doing, you slag? You alright?
What
There you are.
does that even mean?
It's a British word, lads.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say it
Wait, what do you
except
say?
you.
It's
Slags.
my,
Uh,
that's a purely British word. How you doing, you slags?
yeah,
So
Luke has
how
been
do we do
schooling me
this
on
thing
all the British
anyway?
words. Huh?
So how do we do this thing? How do we record this thing?
Oh no, we're recording right now, actually.
Yeah, both of us.
Well, I'm missing out then because I ain't recording this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Question: which channel we uploading this to? Mine, yours, or his?
You can do both or all of
Whatever, lads. All good.
them.
Do all three if we can.
That sounds good.
So what are we going to talk about, guys?
Well, me and Relapse kind of discussed this yesterday, but I don't know what was going on with you. I tried to message you, but I think you was sleeping at the time. It was late.
Quite, quite possibly. Quite possibly. I stayed up to like 1 in the morning playing some Xbox yesterday, so I was probably crashed.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
what
that's
time
totally
is it right
important.
now at your place?
8 in the evening. I've just got back from being tattooed again, so I'm quite tired anyway.
Oh yeah. You got like 5 hours on us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Take
like
a
it's
six.
3 here right now.
Oh, we're expecting shitloads of snow here tonight, so it could be interesting tomorrow.
Have cold over here in a minute.
Mm. It's a nice snow, way to work, get a sledge out. Be cool.
But it's like warm here in Canada,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
We having like
Oh,
60
man.
degree days in January.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like 5 or 6 degrees here. Proper cold. Hmm? 3, apparently. It's 3 degrees.
Wow.
Not bad.
So how's the tattoo coming along?
Pretty good. It's only a light session today. It's just putting some whites in one of my aliens. So I was only in the chair for about 40 minutes. Just wanted a light session, you know.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not
When
really
it's all
into
finished,
tattoos.
I'll maybe do a video on it or put some pictures up or something. It'd be cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you got a shitload of tats, eh?
Yeah, I've got a lot of tattoos, man. I got 2 sleeves. I've got one calf sleeve on my left leg. I've got half my right leg done. I've got my whole back that's being done now. I've got a big piece on my ribs, and I've got a tattoo on my foot as well. I'm
That
stereotypical addicted to them, you know.
still got some space left, I guess.
I have got some space. The only rules I've got are none on the neck, none on the hands, none on the face. It's obviously things that you have to cover up for a job, you know,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
because there are old people who are old fashioned, you know, and if you can't cover them up, you might not get that job you want, you know.
True.
So should you tattoo your forehead or something?
Yeah,
That'd
yeah. I might
be
get
good.
a tattoo of some testicles on my head and see if I can get a job.
You get teabagged all the
Yeah, teabag.
time.
Big pair of hairy balls on my head. Let's see if I can get a job. See what they're like.
Well, some people
Mm.
might pay you to do that.
Yeah.
A lot of
Have you
stuff
seen that on
like that.
the internet? People get like paid to get tattoos of like websites on their foreheads, and 6 months later the website shuts down. It's absolutely. You'd be upset, wouldn't you? Really, you get like, I don't know, sort of biggins.com or something in your forehead, and 6 months later they go out of business.
Yeah.
Not a lot you can do about that, is there?
New. I heard it's really expensive to get them removed and they leave scars and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Yeah, laser treatment, even though they kind of get rid of the ink themselves, you can still see it's been removed. It can't, it never looks great. What
Uh,
most people do is they get it lasered to kind of, lose a lot of the color, and then they get something put over the top of it that they want. So you kind of just get rid of it to put something over the top, you know?
yeah. Great job on Live Fight Fridays, y'all.
Yeah, I
Especially
come in that a
Relapse.
bit late.
Yeah, I
Coming
like
to that a
that
little bit late,
series.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter when you get up. My first one that I did, I actually put it up on Saturday because I got it up pretty late.
Yeah.
Obviously, with a time delay, it's always going to be a small issue getting them out for me on the same time as you guys anyway. But as long as they're sort of recorded around the same time, then it's all good.
Yeah.
As long as it's on Friday, I'd say it's okay.
I'll see what I can do for next week, lads.
All right.
And
So what you guys been up to today?
I was supposed to go play football, but that's not gonna happen.
Where you relapse?
I'm just gaming like every day.
Yeah, I know you're always online, man.
Fucking
Whenever I turn on, you're always online.
unless my girlfriend drags me out to something or keeps me busy in other ways, I'm gaming.
Yeah, yeah. Gaming stops for that. No questions asked.
Yeah. Like fine, I
What
guess.
questions asked. So, we got any subject in particular to cover, guys, or just
I want to cover that Doc Dawson Relapse beef. That
chill
that
out?
one was funny. Just reading the comments.
I'm new to this, guys. Did you play Doc? Did you?
I
No.
don't know if Relapse played him.
He's on PS3.
He is, yes.
Yeah, I finally beat him. Like all that running crap got on my nerves, so took him to head, picked Melvick Johnson, and just beat the living crap out of him. I was gonna upload it, but then I kind of felt bad, so I didn't upload it.
I recorded the match I had against him, and he asked me to kind of put some commentary over it, and I sent it to him like I did to you, Fight Night,
Mhm.
and I put some commentary over it, and basically in my commentary I said, look, I got a bit kind of pissed when because I was getting frustrated, but obviously I couldn't, because he was backing away all the time. I couldn't finish him off, and
Yeah,
he kind of, in the end of the day, I knocked him down, and then he just outpointed me,
I couldn't even
and
knock the kid
I
down.
wasn't in danger any time in the fight. But I think the commentary, he didn't upload it. I don't know if he wasn't happy with the commentary or whatever, but that's fair enough. That's fair enough. He does seem like a nice guy though.
He is.
But I found the play style very frustrating to play against.
Yeah.
It would
I
have.
just found out that you smother him a while, and you wait for him to throw punches, and then you eventually catch him and look for counter punches while you're coming forward. That's how I was able to beat him. But that running and then circling with sidestep uppercuts, that got me pissed off.
Oh yeah.
I must be honest. I've been using that uppercut tactic quite a lot since I played him. I've got a lot of wins for that. But I don't just do that. I kind of integrate it with other stuff as well. I've nicked some stuff off you, Relapse. I've nicked your left uppercut, right straight. I've nicked Fight
That's
Night's
great.
Finest stuff to the body. His left jab, right straight, left hook. And I've nicked some stuff off Doc Dosa. So I'm kind of nicking all the stuff off you YouTubers and helping it to improve myself.
Yeah,
I've seen so many Doc Dozers online. There's so many people just like him. It's insane.
Ain't that the truth?
And like, yeah, I hate his style. That's the worst style on Fight Night.
It really is.
It's not original.
I mean, honestly, the constant running is so big of a problem that everybody's doing it. I find the worst of them though is the southpaws with the cross block that fight as inside fighters with the 98 strength and 98 toughness, and they just run all over the ring and getting flash KOs because they counting you with power straights. So I don't even play heavyweight anymore.
Well, I see a lot of runners in middleweight. Like the guy that I fought for my Friday Night Live, that guy's a runner, big time.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious though.
And like me versus Doc Doser, that's what that would have been like. I would have been.
We need to make this shit happen, Relapse. You got to play him. It's got to happen somehow.
You want to fucking hear me rage again?
You know what? Cry like a bitch.
Yeah. Lose it.
Snap. Like Ken Shamrock used to do, snap. Mad up in this joint.
Scorpion or something. Just get over here.
You
Yeah,
weren't
that
like
was
him.
crazy though. Yesterday he was raging. He's like, "That's what you get, you dumbass motherfucker." And at the end of the video, he had a nerve to act calm for his intro. This is relapse.
Just woosah, you know? Calm down.
Yeah,
That's a
Woosah. That's what I got to say. It. Woosah. Very, very good film. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
I don't know,
come back
I'll
after the
always
fight,
remember-
gonna run it for 10 rounds.
So, can I convince you guys to move over to UFC?
Hmm?
Yeah, when
I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
UFC comes out.
I was going to say, can I convince you guys to move over to UFC? That's where my probably my main thing for content is probably the fighting game I'm best at. I'd say. Can I convince you guys to try it out or?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It'll take me a few days to get it.
I gave them a good chance, and they let me down every time.
I mean, just to support the content, like how y'all came over to Fight Night for me. No, I don't see why I want to be able to do that.
Just as many annoying people as you meet on Fight Night, you will find just as many annoying people on UFC. There's some really annoying tactics in that. You saw that spinning back elbow stuff the other day in that fight.
Yeah.
I made him pay for that.
Yeah, I don't like how they have move sets for fighters and stuff. Like,
I mean, honestly, that's how it should be. Like, Fight Night shouldn't be just this generic punching brand that everybody has, even though you change the styles up.
there's some, but
Basically, like a change of a left hook, or you might change a straight. I think that it should be like a whole, like, section for footwork for, like, inside fighters should have, like, a different pattern of footwork and, like, agility and way to get inside versus, like, a guy who fights on the outside, because that's the main reason why everybody runs, because they're not penalized for their fighting style. If you're an inside fighter and you're coming in with 98 strength, you shouldn't be able to fight on the outside as fast as a guy, as an outsider, who has like 95 speed with like 79 strength and a bad chin.
yeah.
His footwork should be a lot better than yours would be going inside or outside. That's something they need to change. That's how I would set it up.
The game's just
That's one of the
catered
things
to
about-
outside fighters. Like, they're just kind of made for it.
Yeah, pretty much. I
That's
mean,
one of the
even in
things that are
boxing
missing
nowadays, they're
from-
running a lot. Like that undercard fight on the Pacquiao Marquez, that little short kid, I don't remember his name, but the Mexican kid was just beating the crap out of him, just running all day and hitting him with jabs and straights. And he couldn't get inside because his reach was too small. Couldn't hit him.
I forget. I don't know what fight you're talking about, but it's kind of rare nowadays. Boxing's pretty good nowadays, I'd say.
I mean, watching the old fights, I like those better. But I just felt it was more skilled back then, and that they didn't stop fights over crap, like all these technical TKOs, how short all the fights are, the lack of knockdowns in some of the fights. I would like to see a good knockout. I don't want to see just because a guy's bleeding or something that you stop the fight. Because back in like the 1920s, when Jack Dempsey used to fight, once you got up to a vertical base, fight, and then he can jump right back on you. There was no like limits on knockdowns or any of that. That's how it should be.
Well, nowadays people getting knocked out left and right. Like,
I've seen a few
Pacquiao got
knockouts.
crushed. He was sleeping. I love that, actually.
That fight would have continued though. Pacquiao definitely would have won.
What if he woke up or something?
If he would have got up, or if he, like, it was stupid of him to try to land that jab and then come across with the straight. That's why he got counted.
Yeah,
It was like 2-3 seconds left in the round. All he had to do was chillax, and
He was
would've
way
went the
off
next
balance too when he did that.
yeah, that was a bad decision. But if that fight would have continued, like kept going on, I really think Pacquiao would have won, because he was definitely winning all the rounds besides the knockdown round that Marquez had.
Well, yeah, he got dropped, but it was a good fight.
You watched
Did you guys ever watch any of the really, really old sort of boxing stuff like Jack Dempsey, Rocky Marciano, and see the difference in the skill set in the old guys compared to sort of the difference in the training nowadays? they were just brawlers. They were much more sort of brawler orientated back in the day. Very much staying in the pocket and kind of just toe to toe, wasn't it? There was not so much staying on the outside or technicality. It was very much just tough guys getting in the ring and boxing.
Yeah, that's
It's
how
a completely different game,
Except I've always had a problem with the old boxing because of Ali. How he's a runner. He's a fucking runner.
Yeah,
he held a lot as well.
And they say he's the greatest boxer of all time, but I just don't agree with that at all.
I definitely don't agree with that.
Do you see how much he held in them his fights? He actually held so much they'd probably disqualify him nowadays. The amount of holding he did. But he was smart. I mean, you can't say he wasn't a smart boxer, but some of the stuff he did, he might not get away with nowadays,
Yeah, that's why when he started to get older, he was getting knocked the hell out because he couldn't do all that running like he used to. And then once they checked his chin real quick, he was out on the canvas.
He's another guy who probably should have stopped when he reached a certain age. People like Roberto Duran are another good example. He was boxing into his 50s, and it was a bit of a sad state of affairs them last couple of matches. I don't know if you saw his last matches when he was like a shell of his lightweight self, It was a real shame to see. Same happens in MMA as well, when guys get caught a couple of times, like Chuck Liddell, for example. He got knocked out several times at the end of his career. Especially in striking, when you get knocked out, you're just never the same again. Vanderlei Silva's another guy as well. Once you get hit and you get hurt, you can just never take the same sort of shots again. I don't know exactly what it is, but you see it all the time when guys get knocked out, especially, properly out cold, one punch. They're just never the same again.
Yeah, I think Pacquiao should just stop. Maybe have like one fight against Mayweather and just call it quits. Because he's another one getting up there in age.
I was just reading that they're thinking about a Marquez 5, and I don't know, it just pissed me off. I don't want to see that.
Why would you fight him again? It's over. You won 3, then you got knocked out. Just
they shouldn't
take your loss, take your lumps, and call it a day.
He's retarded.
And then he's a politician now. He don't even be as good a shape as he used to be. He looks good on the camera, but I don't think he's the same as he was before. He switched his religion and all that. I don't think it's the religion so much. I think it's the politics.
Bible thumping and all that. Like I said before, he's like, I think he was banging strippers and getting drunk all the time, and that's when he was fighting good. Should go back to that.
I don't think it's so much all that. I think it's the politics, how much time you got to devote yourself to that, rather than your religion and your lifestyle that you live.
Yeah, who knows? I never thought Pacquiao was... I thought he was overhyped all the time. Personally.
Yeah, Relapse. Congrats on the partnership, mate.
Yeah,
that's brilliant news for you.
Thank you.
Never know. Got that stupid strike on my channel that's preventing me from I was ready to kind of sign all the paperwork and stuff, but I have to wait till it expires on February the 11th. And hopefully that they're still interested.
Oh, once you got the strike, it takes like 6 months.
Damn. I removed the video that had a strike on it the other day, and I don't have it anymore.
Yeah,
there's a difference. There's like copyright notices, which are just kind of like an algorithm. They kind of base it if there's like copyrighted music in your video or copyrighted films. It's just based on the algorithm of your video. It's automatic, and that just flags. But actually, a copyright strike is when people report your video. It's like some people who upload Sega stuff, and then Sega flags the video. And you get a strike, and that is 6 months. And if you get two of them or 3 of them, they basically delete your channel.
Oh, that's messed up.
They don't mess about.
Yeah.
And I know what I got my strike for was real dumbass shit. I probably should have known better, but I didn't think. I wasn't even thinking along the lines of partnership when I got my strike. So I was actually on holiday in Greece when I got my strike. So. But it's one of them things you live and learn. Understand you had a strike as well at some point, didn't you, Relapse?
What's that? Oh, yeah, I got the strike. I posted some...
What was yours for?
I posted some fucking UFC. It was Johnny Hendricks versus Koscheck. It was just the end of the match, like the very last part of the match, when the bell rings and Johnny Hendricks gets up and he grabs Koscheck's leg and he falls right on his face. And then that was it, really. And
So they gave you a
Was that
copyright
slip
strike for
that
that?
through, but that
the copyright strike, and then they deleted the video. They don't. UFC don't fuck around with that shit.
no, Dana White is really strict with that stuff. Mine was there was a TV show in the UK called Club Reps, and it basically followed a load of 18 to 30 reps to a party island called Falaraki's, which is where I go on holiday, and it kind of follows them around while they go clubbing and drinking and shagging all these birds and basically being sluts for
Shagging.
you know, it's really boisterous, really loud, and a couple of times it's got like topless girls in it, but it's all like in context. It's like when they're on the beach, they're topless or stuff like that, and a couple of people got butt hurt and put strikes on my video. So
Oh, that's not even necessary.
yeah, I think they could have like marked it up as an 18 adults only, which
Well, you said
I would have agreed with that.
Didn't you say there was some titties on it though?
Say again?
So didn't you say there was some titties on it?
Yeah.
Damn,
It
they
was all
acting
in
like they ain't never
context.
seen
It's
a
like
pair
on
of
the beach,
breasts.
people sunbathe, topless. It's just one of them things. It was all in context, I think. I suppose if I really look at it, I can't really argue about the strike. They could have just told me to take the video down or just delete the video. Sometimes I feel like it's either one or the other. I could have just taken it down. It wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah.
But when I posted these videos, I probably only had like 30 uploads and like 10 subscribers or something.
Right.
So my channel was tiny then. It was just starting out. So I wasn't even thinking along the lines that I think now. It's just it was my own fault, and it's a case of living and learning. And I wouldn't do something like that again anyway. It's just when you look back, I'll just be glad when the strike's gone.
Yeah.
Just gives you time to build your
Nothing
channel.
else you can do about it. Now I gotta get partnered. I haven't had a walk
you'll
yet.
get there, man.
I see like you guys on the Social Blade stats, you guys like 1,000 views per day, 6,000. I seen on one of your videos you had like one day out of the week, you had like 6,000 views on all your stuff, and then Relapse had like I think your average is like 600 and change. So I was thinking, that's a lot of views. I think I was at 103 views a day, and now it's dropped down to 95 because I wasn't able to post during the week. So I got a long way to go.
You just gotta put out more videos, basically.
One of my videos has got like 50,000. A couple of them have got like 50,000 views on it. It's really hard to get people to actually subscribe. It's getting the views isn't necessarily a problem, but getting people to thumbs up and thumbs down and actually to subscribe is a real task.
Yeah.
And you only get one shot. You only got to say one thing they don't like, and they're going to go. I mean, not so much for you, Fight Nights, because I think you're quite a mellow guy, and I don't think you're going to upset many people. I think me and Relapse I think you're either going to get our humour and the things we say, or the other side of it, some people might not like what we say, because I'm quite outspoken and, saying how you're doing your bunch of slags as my intro, and there's going to be a certain amount of people that aren't going to like that, but I accept that. So half the people are going to get that and half aren't. It's one of the things, but you only get one shot,
No, I didn't even know what a slag was, so it didn't offend me.
go to Wiki.
Oh no, I know what it means now. You explained it to me, and one of my British subscribers explained it to me. So I was like, okay, I know what it is now. But Relapse, man, that cursing.
If they can't handle it, then like you don't want subscribers like that. Then I don't want no pussy subscribers, I guess.
I think we got to bear in mind, guys, as if the other option we've got is to kind of be a little bit of a sellout and just do Call of Duty like everyone else all the time, or Halo. The stuff that we post is not the most popular stuff on YouTube, is it? It's for a
really
very
isn't.
kind of specific market. Although I do
Right.
post a bit of everything, if I wanted to go out and just do Call of Duty commentaries, I probably could increase my subscriber base, but I don't want to do it. It doesn't interest me, you know. I like doing what I want on my channel, and I know you guys are the same as well.
Yeah, like I strictly just want to be like a fight night channel or anything that has to do sports related. That's like fighting. Like I could see myself doing UFC, but I heard what you guys said about those servers, and I'm not a person who enjoys playing with lag so much.
Oh, they suck rhinoceros pizzle, mate. They're fucking useless.
Rhinoceros? What the hell is a pizzle? Like I hear some things you say in your videos sometimes. I'm like, what the hell
They
is
suck
that?
rhinoceros love spuds. Okay. I've got loads of British slang terms for you guys to learn. You'll love it.
Yeah. You know, I've watched Coronation Street a couple of times.
Oh, you did it, did you? What you doing, you lunatic?
Picked up a
You don't
couple
want to do that.
things.
If you want to go really British, watch EastEnders. That's really going for it. And if you can sit for a whole episode of EastEnders, I'll have much respect for you.
I know that, I don't know, my girlfriend watched it a couple times, made me watch it, but that's like the only British kind of show that we get down here on TV, so.
I don't see
Check
too
out
many British
EastEnders on
shows at
YouTube,
all.
and it's so depressing. It's all about a market stall in the middle of London, and people are like falling out, cheating on each other's wives, beating each other up. It's so lame. It's been the same for like the last 20 years. It's just so depressing. It
Oh,
Sounds
really
like everyday
is.
life in the hood.
I hate
Oh,
the show.
oh, so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
So what you guys got coming up on the channel then?
Me, I got another fight. I have a rematch with AC Carnage. I got that coming up. Then I'm supposed to do a dual com with the floor hugger. Hopefully all that stuff gets together. And then probably just another live fight Friday and then triple com Saturday again. Nothing special yet.
Cool.
You're gonna post your Doc Dozer fight.
I told him I want to post it already. You know, I kind of beat the crap out of him. I kind of figured out what he was doing. I pretty much figured out how to beat him. Because at first I didn't know he was a runner. Because I saw one of his videos, he was actually coming forward and, you know, he was fighting with the guy. So I thought, you know, he was a good stand-up fighter. And then I noticed he's doing all this running in the middle of the fight. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. Our job as fighters and boxers is to adjust to whatever your opponent throws out in the ring. But you know, once I pretty much figured out what he was doing, it was pretty easy to take him down.
He like starts around, you know, the guys that start around and just walk straight back into the corner.
Yeah.
That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, I just give him hugs like I did to that kid using Tyson yesterday.
Yeah, that was stupid. Fucking guy, yellow pants and shit.
Yeah. Yellow trunks. Like I said, you will never see Tyson wearing no yellow tights.
I know. It's fucking. I hate the heavyweight division in that game.
Tyson and Frost every single match.
Every single.
No one else.
I played this
Constantly.
really aggressive Tyson earlier, but because I said for Live Fight Fridays, I'm gonna do like a fight with everybody on the roster. You know, since I'm a pretty good fighter, I think I can basically use everybody. But I tried picking Dwight Cooper, and I got my ass handed to me. I tried using Livingston against him, ass handed to me. Livingston got absolutely no stamina. I see why people only use Tyson.
If you play an aggressive Tyson, it's hard to deal with. If they know what they're doing and they're aggressive, unless you get lucky with like counter uppercuts and things or manage to survive the first few rounds, it's an absolute nightmare.
Well,
So bloody overpowered.
If someone knows how to keep their stamina up, he's got like 98 power or something. Just no one else has that in the division.
Look, man, I played a guy earlier with Dwight Cooper. I'm telling you, he came forward the first round, knocked me down 3 times. It's not like I wasn't blocking. I tried counter punching him when I went for the counter and I hit him with it. He was still throwing combinations. It's like he doesn't even flinch, especially when he coming forward. and he's in the middle of a combination. He threw like a 4-punch combination every time. No matter how many times I countered it, he still kept coming forward. So it wasn't much I can do. I had to resort to clinching just to get into the later rounds. That's how serious it was.
Yeah, he is pretty unstoppable if someone with skill is using him.
And don't
So
ever pick Dwight
guys,
Cooper again, though. I will never pick him again.
let's talk about haters. I know we touched on this the other day.
Haters.
So, we got any haters?
I don't really got too many haters. I got the occasional guy who steps back on the channel and looks at one of my previous videos and complains that I'm a step spammer and I sidestep uppercut too much. And then they talk about how they can beat me, and then when I tell them to leave their PSN name in the comments, you don't hear from them again. But you got those kids every now and again.
I tend to get thumbs down if I post any retro stuff, and if my older games that I do. I get a lot of people who come for the UFC stuff, and I get quite a few thumbs up. But there's this one guy who subscribed to R3LAPZE as well, and I posted a game from the Dreamcast called Shenmue, and he thumbs down my video and said, "What a load of trash! I'd rather play Pong." I was like, "What a knob!" just because you don't post what they want, it's just like, I post loads of different content. I post retro stuff. I post new games. I post UFC, Fight Night, stuff. It's like just one thing you don't like, and they thumbs down. But the joke's on them, because a thumbs down helps your channel as much as a thumbs up. It's exactly the same. All it is like it just shows.
Attention.
Yeah, it's still a stat, so it doesn't really matter. But I've got a few. I'm getting more thumbs downs recently, but again, it really doesn't bother me. It's and the one thing that does bother me is the guys who leave like hate comments and stuff or thumbs down. You go to their channel, and I guarantee you they won't have any videos on their channel.
Oh, of course
They don't
not. It's
know
like
how long
every
it takes.
channel you go to, they just thumbs down in videos or leaving nasty comments for no reason at all. It's a
Like
common
every
thing I see
video
whenever I
you
see.
watch. You just see
Huh?
the comment history. It's all like trolling.
Yeah, that's right.
You ever
Definitely.
notice when somebody leaves a comment and there's two guys arguing in the comment section, it's only those guys who care about what's going on?
I
Some
think
people
they've
love
commented not to feed them. I think the comment not to feed them is the way to go. It's my favourite comment I'd always say is they'd leave a comment like "you suck" or "you're gay" or the normal stuff they leave. And I'd just say reply to it and say, "Yep, thanks for the view and thanks for the well thought out comment." And I've never had anyone post back because I've got nothing to post back with. I don't give them anything to go by.
Kill your enemies with kindness.
Yeah, and my first reaction is to treat them with a contempt anyway, and just give them a, talk them down or to insult them back. But at the end of the day, all people are going to see that, and you're going to get more hate anyway. So you kind of can't win. And they've got different accounts and stuff, and they don't care.
Honestly, I'll just address you in a video. That's the way I'll handle it. Like that one kid he was on my channel. I think he thumbs down 3 videos in a row, and I addressed him in my online world championship match number 4, I believe it was. And I have not had a thumbs down on that video or any other video since. So I think if you address them in the video, they'll pretty much know who they are.
They probably all live in their mum's basement and jack off the midget porn or something. That's what they do with their time. The midget and the donkey or something. That's what they're into.
What's the most likes you had on a video so far?
Quite a few. A couple of my Witcher videos have got something like 40 likes or something. Quite a few. But my videos average about 100, between 1 and 300 views, and normally between 5 and 10 likes. But like I said, to get people to actually thumbs up or thumbs down or subscribe is the kind of the extra step, isn't it? The views aren't a problem. It's actually getting people to thumbs up and thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't want any dead subscribers. Like, if you check out the video, that's fine with me. I enjoy getting the views on the video. It makes me happy to see my numbers actually going up. But no, the best things for me is when people leave comments and likes. Like the likes, especially in the comments. I like reading the comments because, it just gets it helps you get to know some of the subscribers that you have and certain things that they like, what they don't like, certain things you can improve on. It's always a positive feedback. Even when they give you negative feedback, it's just something you can go back and fix. But the likes, that can be real difficult sometimes. Like if you don't ask, I notice if you don't ask, you won't get any. But if you ask, you just might get some. So.
Yeah. Don't get anything in life if you don't ask for it.
So I think what you'll find is, say if I've got 900 subscribers, but I will have probably the same 30 people or 40 people that I could probably look at all my videos and round up. They're the people that always comment and leave thumbs up. So whatever subscribers you got, like a quarter of them are probably leave thumbs up and comments. It's dead subscribers, man. It's just one of them YouTube things, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's some people just aren't ever active. They won't ever do any of that.
Like they just might watch it, but they won't leave any likes or comments. Like I want to do that on a bigger channel because if you leave like a comment, there's a good chance they're probably not going to reply to it. Like there's some guys in like the 30,000, 40,000 and below, they'll reply to some of the comments that they possibly can to. But I notice anybody with 100,000 plus, they will not leave one comment in the comment section. Like if you're not going to reply to a comment, you might as well not have the comment section open, because if people just giving you constant feedback and you just answering stuff in videos, you can at least answer about 50 comments even if you have so many subscribers. I don't see why you couldn't answer at least one comment. That could make somebody's day. Like you don't know what you mean to other people who watch you, so that's why I will always try my best when I get more views than the views that I have now to reply to all my comments.
Well, yeah, they just leave it up for all the little kids to flame war. And
yeah, they got the most ridiculous things going on in the comment section. I see people promoting like sub for sub stuff. They're promoting stuff that they're selling on their websites. It's ridiculous. Your comments are there for you to interact with your subscribers and things that you hear based off the video.
That's part of the stuff that I addressed in my "What You Need to Get Started on YouTube" video not too long ago. It's that's definitely not the way to get noticed. It's to spam other people's inbox and comments with your channel, man. That's all you're gonna do is get hate for doing that.
I just ran into somebody who got in trouble for that. And actually, this week, it was on a Madden channel. I'm not sure if you guys heard of Mr. Golden Sports, but that's my favorite commentator. And some kid, I guess they played a game or whatnot, and he got upset that he quit during halftime because it was a blowout. Like the guy, he's not the greatest player, but you know, he's not good on defense or anything. But he tries to entertain people. That's what content is mostly about. So the kid made like some puppet show of mocking him, where like he was wearing a fake mustache and had like a bunch of Mexican hats and sombreros and tacos all over the place. And eventually, you know, he just sent all his subs at him, and I believe his channel's flagged down now. I'm not sure what happened to his channel, but he's definitely gotten a lot of hate for doing it. And the worst part was that the kid only had like 81 subscribers. He had less subscribers than me at the time, but eventually some people subscribed to him just from watching the video. And he's messing with a guy who has like 18,000 subscribers, and then with a whole community that has like 20,000 subscribers, plus everybody's over 1,000 subscribers. And he really thought he was going to win that war.
Well, he just wants attention. Just wanted some attention.
He needs a hug. If you guys are interested in that sort of thing, Blame Truth released a video recently. It's kind of a mockumentary thing, and he talks about how to get famous on YouTube.
I've seen that one.
That's a really, really interesting video, that was. And he says, like, you have to go in and befriend bigger YouTubers, and then as soon as you become bigger than them, you ignore them. And it's quite funny, and he's like, he can't... And I honestly think the only way to kind of grow is to kind of befriend the bigger YouTubers, to kind of, if you really want to explode. Example, there's a guy called Apocalypse who I follow. He's an English guy. He really probably one of the best English commentators I've heard, if not the best, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
he was around the 300 subscriber mark. Absolutely top-notch videos, really good commentary, even though he does Call of Duty, not my favorite. And he's just struggling for subscribers for ages. And he got like a dual commentary on a biggest channel's video page, and literally overnight his subscriber base tripled. And it just shows you sometimes to kind of do it on your own, it's an absolute nightmare. But
Yeah.
you know, if you get help in hand from the bigger channels, you can really expand. But it depends how you're going to do that. You know, I think there is a bit of luck involved. If people can't find your videos, it doesn't matter how good your content is. If your videos are being, if someone searches video and Tobuscus comes up at every single bloody page, and he's got 1 million views and you've got 28 views, everyone's going to go to Tobuscus, aren't they?
Actually, you
It's
Yeah.
know, speaking of Tobuscus, I was looking on my IRL channel. He subscribes to me on my IRL channel.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Like, I was looking through it one day. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I doubt he watches the videos. I don't really make much on there, but it was just weird to see.
I didn't even know you had a second channel, honestly.
Yeah, that was the first YouTube channel I ever had. It's like fucking 6 years old or something.
I mean, back to what you said, Sakuraba, though. But I was thinking, I don't see that really happening for us, like our small community right now, because we're basically the only people who post fighting content. So whatever
Mm.
subscribers we get is just going to be transferred back and forth from us to you to him. Maybe go to Pappy66, maybe to Doc Dawson. But I don't see how maybe a guy who makes Call of Duty videos, even if he likes your content, why would his subscribers go to your channel to watch Fight
Mm.
Night when they are only there to watch the Call of Duty videos and hear his commentary? Nobody's going to really come over and subscribe to your channel because you're not posting Call of Duty, because that's exactly what they want to see.
And it goes back to what I was saying earlier. That is the easiest way to grow, is to post the popular games. But obviously, we post stuff that's quite a niche market anyway. But that's what I like to post. So it's my channel, and same as you guys, we're going to post what we enjoy to post.
That's right.
Like, I'll post Call of Duty just because I like it. So,
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's the odd
But,
video, isn't it? You're
well,
not posting it to whore out your subscribers, to get more people, are you? You're not. Oh, I'm going to get. If I post a Call of Duty, I'm going to get 20 subscribers. You post it because you post a bit of everything, like myself,
yeah,
and
it's
that's
not
exactly
like
why you do it.
I'm not fishing for the little kids, little Call of Duty kids or something.
Yeah, it's like I start posting Minecraft because I know I'm going to get 50 subscribers from doing it.
One Minecraft
I've,
video,
I've
you get
got
100K subs.
I've got a theory that the big YouTubers can actually film themselves taking a dump, and they can actually get 1 million views on it.
No, definitely.
I
That
reckon
one
they probably
kid,
could.
he got caught jacking off on camera.
Yeah, I reckon they could.
You know how many subscribers he probably just got from doing that? How
No,
many views he got on that video from doing that?
who did?
It's just nasty.
I don't remember his name, but I know his excuse was he was pissing a Gatorade bottle, which was absolutely ridiculous. That's the worst cover up I heard in a long time.
It just shows you it's nothing to do with your content, is it? You can have the best quality out there. There is a bit of luck involved. You just have to do something a little bit peculiar that catches people's eye. And it's like fire, YouTube. You kind of, the more you get, the more it spreads. It's kind of like, at the moment we're all on sort of a couple of hundred subscribers each, or a few hundred subscribers each. And if people can't find our videos, it's really hard to grow. There's loads of people around sort of our size. I'm subscribed to a lot of British guys, and it's really difficult to grow. And I just can't be asked to post Call of Duty stuff, to be honest.
I can't see myself doing it. And then one thing I hate though is when you subscribe to a smaller channel, you're checking out their content constantly. You're going there, you're checking out their channel, whatever they post, you're there, you're commenting and you're liking on it. And they don't spread no love back to you. Like, how would that look if you got 43 subscribers and I got 43 subscribers, and let's say we both post Fight Night, and I'm sending subscribers your way, but you won't send any mine, or I'm giving you a shout out, but you won't send one back to me. You can't grow if from one end of a thing, just like you can't grow that way. You can't grow if you're not showing anybody else love, and if nobody's not showing you love. Yeah, you might pull in a few things from YouTube trafficking, and whatever that word is. But you can't grow doing that. And I hate when smaller channels try to act stuck up and they want to be on their own thing. I come into a few people doing that, trying to network with them, and they was just straight up stuck up.
Have you ever had anyone contact you asking you, please subscribe, please check out my content? And you, right, okay, this dude's got 30 subscribers. You subscribe to them, and then they don't return they don't look at your stuff as well. I've certainly had that a few times. I don't know if it's happened to you guys at all.
Oh yeah, definitely. It happened to me a lot starting out. I was fortunate to come into you and relapse. That really helped my channel grow a lot. But I came into a few guys. I'm not going to name anybody because I don't want to start no problems. But a few guys I came into when I first started. I was around like 30 subscribers at the time. And I found this kid, because he did like better yet. Let me not even say what content he posted because then you'll know I'm talking about him. But honestly, his content wasn't the best. And, I said I'll check out his channel. Normally, I just wanted to go for the sub box. Because if you click on somebody's channel, they say, these guys are cool. Go ahead and check their channels out. Me, just personally looking at that, I'll go ahead and check their channels out. Because they probably have similar content or they're just great commentators. So I asked them to put me in the sub box. And, I said, I'll put you in my sub box as well. This way we can grow together. So I put him in my sub box, but he never returned the favor. I think he got like 2 or 3 subscribers from me. And then I never heard from him again. I think he blocked me, actually.
I think you should find him and stick your dick in his ear.
Little fucker.
Yeah, I had some nasty people I ran into already, so I'm pretty much done trying to ask for shadows or for sub boxes or anything like that. I'm fine with where I'm at right now.
But you said, you don't want to hate or name names, but saying giving love, but starting hate probably makes you like more popular and showing love.
I mean, it would, but
like
the subscribers that come over, they're only going to be there till the hate lasts, and then they're going to go off about their business, and I won't hear from them again. So, because there's like 5 guys I can call out right now who did that to me, but I'm not going to do that. Let me add this kid to the gym.
We wouldn't peer pressure you to do that either.
Okay,
is this going to be a regular thing, guys?
We could do it.
Sorry, go on, relapse. My bad.
Whenever.
I'm sorry, sometimes you guys' voice comes out robotic for a second, so I didn't really understand what you said.
Well, you're on your PS Vita, aren't you?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Oh. Maybe we were last time. That was...
Yeah, last time I was on the Vita. That Vita thing, man, it picks up everything. Like, I could be in the bathroom and I'll pick up people coming from 2, 3 rooms down, whatever they're doing. I can hear it clearly on the mic.
Yeah.
So is this going to be regular, guys, this Saturday night thing?
Anything regular? No. Nothing regularly I do. It's whatever. I mean...
maybe every few weeks or something would be cool.
Yeah, it's doable. Like, it's like a little podcast or something.
I mean, I think once a week would be overkill, but maybe once a month or once every few weeks would be cool. We don't want to kind of do it every week, otherwise we're just not going to have any new stuff to kind of cover,
Yeah.
Right. I'm sure there'll be something new that's developed, or someone else has pissed us off, or something to talk about. But we've obviously got the relapse partner thing we talked about earlier, and never know, by the time we do next one, I might hopefully I'll be partnered myself, but I don't want to jinx it. I can't check out any names of channels yet until I've signed anything. And,
I think
I'm sure you'll get partnered though.
Strike's gone, they'll still be interested. It's more the live streaming I'm interested in,
Live streaming?
That's what I've been doing lately.
I mean, live streaming will definitely save me a lot of time from uploading videos because it takes me about 7 to 8 hours just to render. So
Wow,
live
man.
streaming, live streaming
Wow.
would definitely save me a lot of time. Like I have Verizon Files, so my internet is just extremely fast. So live streaming in like 1080 or 720p would be nothing. So, but uploading videos, that's why there's so huge gaps now. It's like I used to try to do it almost every day. When I had my standard definition capture card, I was just posting like that without HD. I could finish rendering a video in like 25 minutes and I'll be ready to upload. I was uploading every day. Now I got to upload in HD. People was complaining about the quality, relapse, but people was complaining about the quality. And once I started to figure out some ways until I could get HD until I can get my Roxio, then the render time went from like 25 minutes to about 3 to 4 hours. Now that I got my Roxio, rendering time has jumped from 4 hours to about 7 or 8 hours. So now I can only post about. Hopefully, I'm gonna see if I can like cram a bunch of videos in this weekend and then be able to upload that during the week.
Yeah, it's a big jump in file size for sure. Takes forever.
How long do yours take, Relapse?
When I actually render out a video and upload it, it depends. If it's like a 10-minute video, it'll probably take 2 hours or like an hour and a half for both.
You said 9.5?
Hour and a half.
Oh, I have to say, dang, you beat me by a long shot.
For both.
I'm winning here, guys. I'm winning. About 50 minutes.
Lucky bastard. No wonder why you post about 3 to 4 videos a day.
I'll record loads of stuff and then put commentary on it, and I do a batch render. So like 8 videos or 10 videos over a night, and then I won't record for a couple of days. So I like have a little 3 or 4 hour session recording and doing the commentary, render them, and then I can have a break for a few days. Because recording for YouTube is different to just chilling out and playing a game. There's so much more to it. I'm doing a Hitman Blood Money Let's Play at the moment, and the video that you see me uploading is about 10 minutes long. But my girlfriend backed me up on this. The actual to record it takes 3 hours because it's such a hard game. But the user, my subscribers won't see that, and then you've got the rendering time on top of it. It just takes so long. It's not the same. You're not chilling out when you're recording. You're trying to get quality content, so it does take a lot of time. And that's when it does grate me a little bit when people just thumbs down stuff.
Oh yeah,
when
that
they have
would
no
definitely
idea
piss
how
me
long
off.
it takes and how much effort goes into it.
Well, now that I got the live streaming capabilities, it's unreal how much easier it is to live comm and upload, because as soon as you're done, it uploads, and it could be like an hour, up to 4 hours.
I mean, honestly, I will go through, like, I'll make like a 25, 23-minute video. Trying to find stuff just to talk about besides the gameplay is hard enough. But I'll probably remake a commentary about 6 or 7 times till I'm satisfied with it. Then after I do that, then I gotta add the color corrections and all that stuff to it. Then I gotta crop the video. I have the presets now that you told me to do for Sony Vegas. Then trying to fix the audio level, sometimes that can be annoying. Sometimes the audio won't play, or I record it and the audio didn't go through. Then I have to re-record another fight, do the commentary all over again. Then rendering takes about 6 or 7 minutes. Then somebody might knock the laptop out of the wall, or the battery might die in the middle of rendering. So that'll take me another 3 to 4 hours just to get everything finished again. And then when I upload it and I see somebody dislike the video, that will cause me to go off.
When it takes this long to get your commentary out, you need to take a lesson from me and Relapse. If Relapse can fit like 2 minutes worth of cursing into his videos, I can fit 2 minutes worth of dick jokes and British slang in my videos. If you kind of mix them two up, you've only got like 6 minutes to find, and you might be all right. Just mix it up. Do a mashup. I can't
ever find any short fights anymore. Like, I tried my hardest to get like a real quick fight, like a 2 or 3 round fight, and just the amount of running on the game, it's just so hard to get a small fight. Like that Tyson kid, I was coming forward as hard as I possibly could because I wanted to get that fight over with as quick as possible.
Well, I know I could start a first round KO show because I used to do that.
We need to do something co-op, guys. We need to find some way of doing a co-op game of some description.
Yeah.
See, that will only work if we all have the same platform, but two
Yeah,
of
so
us
I'm
have
talking
PS3.
about.
Then the
We
other
can
two
even
have
do a
Xbox.
retro thing, man.
Well, that's
Right.
why once I get paid, I'm gonna try to fucking buy a PS3, and then we can do that.
I hope you're not talking about your partnership money.
No, like starting that business up and shit.
Because what
If
you
you
say you
get a
make like
PS3,
$2.50?
What's that?
You say you make like $2.50 from YouTube, right? Every
It's
1,000 views.
Yeah, it's like $250 per 1,000.
And don't they take like a 10% thing or 60% or something like that?
No, that's like the preset. Like, if you're a popular YouTuber, you're gonna make thousands of dollars with that. Like,
yeah, then you wouldn't have to work.
some of them don't.
Yeah, I seen this video with T Martin. Like a bunch of them move in together and brought like this house, and they got all this HD TVs, all these LCD laptops, gaming stuff, and Verizon files, internet, just all the stuff. And I'm thinking they got endorsements from that headset company.
yeah,
I'm thinking to
It
myself,
won't last forever.
wow, that's what I'm saying.
won't-
What are you
That's
gonna
like-
do
he's an
once?
actual YouTube partnership, and Machinima, I think too. So
He has Machinima, YouTube, then he has like a company that makes headsets that endorse him. I think it's Asteroid or something like that. They endorse him. Then he has other endorsement deals. My question is, what is he gonna do once his luck runs out? When people start watching this video, YouTube isn't the popular thing to watch anymore. What is he gonna do when he's about 50 years old?
I don't think YouTube's gonna die anytime soon. But
Yeah, you can't be no 36-year-old man making commentaries and
yeah, well, there's a lot more than you'd think out there that are like El Presador's got to be 40 or something.
wow.
Fucking Wings of Redemption's an old fat bastard.
He certainly is. Yeah. It's I know there's been some talk from the smaller, some of the smaller channels you go to them, and there's some talk that some of the big dogs should kind of move aside nowadays and let some other people grow a little bit. But I don't think they're going to do it anytime soon. It's got to be a sweet life, just uploading one YouTube video a day or a couple a day, and you can literally live off that. That's a sweet existence, isn't it?
It really is. And then you get paid for all the other views your videos get. And once it hits 1,000, payroll comes again. Every time you hit 1,000 views. And if you already got videos with like 300,000 views on it, and somebody comes to your channel and they click on your video and watch it, all your other videos are paying for the one video that maybe didn't get enough views. So that
It's
gotta
only
be.
because they thought of it first. These guys started 4 or 5 years ago before commentators were common.
Well, it was like
if you went to YouTube, go on. Sorry, R3LAPZE, go on.
I was just saying, during the big Modern Warfare 2 commentator boom is when all these guys started. And if you're making videos around that time, you're not going to be as big as those guys, like, ever.
I think we will be able to catch up eventually, but it's going to take a while.
The trick is not to be an arse when you get there and not forget where you've come from and ignore everyone who you've made friends with. Everyone starts somewhere, and I say that all the time. And the odd day I look at my videos, and I'm like, I spent 4 hours doing this, these set of videos, and like they sit at 20 views sometimes. And the ones that I put the most effort into, like some of the retro ones, there's a game I uploaded called The Immortal, which is a retro Mega Drive game. Literally, it took me about 6 hours for this 50-minute video.
Wow.
And it's sitting at 30 views. And then I quickly put on a UFC match where I batter someone in 4 minutes, beat him up in 4 minutes. And it gets 6 times the views, and it can be absolutely soul-destroying sometimes. But you know, what do? You just have to keep persevering, and when your channel grows, people will check out your old content, and the other videos will get viewed as well. It's just, you know, I'm not. It's if you want to appeal to the masses and play. And for example, people who sit there and play a horror game and film their face and scream at the TV. That's great if they're making money out of it, but it is kind of lame. You know,
it really is. Like they doing all these fake reactions, these fake screams. Yeah, especially when Slender Man came out. Oh my god, that pissed me off. I'm watching this kid, like this weird emo looking kid.
PewDiePie.
I don't even know the guy's name. When I come across a certain video and it's completely crap, I will never click on that person's name again. I normally forget it after a while. But that kid was with the fakest reactions I've seen in my life, and I think he had like over 100,000 views, and that really pissed me off.
Again, if you just do dumb shit, you get noticed. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It doesn't matter how good your content is. Sometimes you have to be dumb to appeal to the masses. It's just the way YouTube is. I'm just wondering how many people we've upset with this commentary so far. There's got to be a few.
Yeah.
Like, I know people are criticizing White Boy lately about his commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't
What's the
like.
score with that?
He's not as funny as he used to be. He's becoming mad fake now. Oh, he used to look out the window and just call out random crap that you see, and now you don't do that thing anymore. I've seen that in a few of his comment sections, just running through it. I'm not a White Boy subscriber or fan. I absolutely think his content is horrible and it's crap, but some people like him and other people don't like him, and they're telling him about it, but it's not like he's going to change anything.
But yeah, he's another one from the Machinima, like, Modern Warfare 2 era. Just you get a lot of kids, and that's what happens. He just caters to kids.
Mm.
So, Relapse, I'd like to see you doing a reactions video playing The Grudge on the Wii, and see you react to it and squeal like a girl. That'd be prime time viewing. That would, pal.
100K subs guaranteed.
I'd shit myself on camera if you want. Film it. I'll probably get loads of views.
Yeah.
Like the trollers who upload troll videos that aren't even funny, and they get like 100,000 views for it or 50,000 views on it, and the troll is absolutely terrible.
Have you guys heard of the Minnesota Burns thing recently?
No, I haven't.
He does trolling videos on Call of Duty. He does like humiliation knifing. I do them sometimes as well. Mm-hmm. And it's been found out he's contacted like kids and stuff to come into his videos and do fake reactions when he knifes them. So there's been a bit of a scandal on that one as well. And he's doing sort of fake griefing videos and stuff. And he's no General Minus or anybody. If you guys seen General Minus, he's a good griefer.
Yeah, definitely.
British as well.
What you trying to say? There's better British commentators than American ones?
Griefers. I think we
got...
Oh,
Griefers definitely.
Man.
Him and Dialing Ping, I like those guys.
Dialing Ping's a legend, Welsh guy. He follows me on Twitter, he does. He followed me because he had a problem with Sony Vegas 11, and I was using it at the time and had the same issue, and I fixed it. And he like posted on Twitter saying, "How do you fix this?" And I posted it, and he's like, he then posted on my Twitter timeline and said, "Either follow Sakuraba1982 or I'm going to punch your tits off." So I got a few subscribers from that.
Yeah, that's a cool guy though. Like, I wish I could talk to some of these bigger YouTubers.
Well, I know I got a bunch of subs from El Prestador when he put out some challenge or something from Black Ops, and I posted like me doing the challenge, and then I got a shitload of subs, maybe like 30 or something from that.
Nice. Have you guys who inspired you to start doing YouTube though, like the gaming and commentating it?
It was pretty much in the Modern Warfare 2 era, like when I was dropping mad nukes, and I just wanted to post them. and but I used to point a camera at the TV, like,
I did that.
but
Yo, y'all was in the Doc Dosa phase.
yeah, that was a long time ago. On my IRL channel, there's a lot of gaming on that from camera and the TV, but.
What about you, Fight Night? Who inspired you, man?
Oh, inspired. I would say like 3 guys that I watch on YouTube. Like, I'm not sure if you guys heard of Jive Turkey 600, but
Awesome commentator.
yeah, that guy is cool. Just how he gives back to the community and stuff really inspired me to get started. I'm not sure if you guys heard of Moss Too Chappy, but he inspired me to do the tutorials and all those type of things. He's a Madden commentator. And then Mr. Golden Sports, he's just funny as shit. Like, he had this video with Kim talking about Kim Kardashian legs. That was hilarious. And that's why I got kind of the Live Fight Friday idea to do. Just trying to be a little more funny. I got the full game Friday from Madden Mastermind. And I kind of implemented those 2 things where I could be more funny and entertain myself. But, you know, on my regular videos, I can be more serious and explain things. So, those are guys who inspired me to get started.
And me, probably the first guy I really watched was the AVGN. Near enough everyone who does reviews and stuff watches the AVGN at some point. There's a couple of other guys. There's a guy called Scottish Duck 17, Scottish guy actually. He does a lot of retro Sega Let's Plays, and he's just a young lad who sits in his room and does them. You know, he's in his 20s now. I just enjoy his Shenmue Let's Plays. There's an American guy called DSP Gaming. He points a camera at the screen actually, but he was like posting 50 videos a day of Let's Play. He does it full time. And also, I'm not a massive follower of the bigger YouTubers, but I actually quite like Woody's Gamertag because I think he's generally a nice guy. Whereas some of them kind of are quite big-headed and don't give back. I think someone like Woody really does. So there's a few people that kind of followed me, but watching DSP kind of point his camera at the screen, and that's how I started. And I just saw that he had a good time doing it, and I posted a few UFC fights and kind of went from there, really.
I don't know why I can't. Some of the big YouTubers, I just can't stand them. Like, I'd rather watch smaller channels sometimes.
I can name 5 guys that's big YouTubers that I can't stand right now. White Boy.
Go on then. Go on then. Let's hear him.
White Boy, T Martin, Ali A. I don't like Willie's Gamer Tag, and Chris Move. I can't stand him neither. I feel like, you know, he's fake ghetto. Everybody thinks, oh, you're copying Chris Move because you decided to be a little ghetto. That don't mean you're copying Chris Move. And I've seen this stuff, and he doesn't even sound like a real person from the hood, if you know what I mean.
What about you, R3LAPZE?
Who I can't stand? Fuck, there's too many on the list. Like,
well, let's have.
I hate.
Who springs to mind?
Oh yeah, White Boy. I fucking hate PewDiePie. I hate fucking. There's too many. I'd have to look at a gaming thing.
I've got a couple, and I've actually got reasons as well. People like Tobuscus and PewDiePie because they put on this fake act and they're not themselves at all when they kind of talk. My videos, talking to you now, this is how I talk normally, the same as I'm in my videos. Yep. And it's just people who are really, really fake and like scream at the TV and stuff like that. I just want to curb stomp them. They just do my head in, and they've got so many views now.
Wow, curb stomp.
Much money. It makes me want to punch myself in the ball. Got a little Tobuscus voodoo doll somewhere.
I hate any big YouTuber that they'll put their face in the thumbnail and they'll be like making a big expression with fucking bright lines all over the place.
Tabascus.
I'm gonna punch him right in the face.
I think we've officially offended probably about half of our viewers in this podcasting we've done. We've probably
Oh, we was uploading this one.
Good, come to my channel and leave all your hate mail there.
Relapse wants it.
I don't
Come to
mind
my
it.
channel.
That's why I love Fight Nights sometimes, man. Like, you see my inbox, the whole thing is hate mail of people that I've knocked out.
I used to get those kids.
And it's hilarious. Like,
Yeah, no,
I
on
get a lot of
Xbox
hate
you
mail
can
of
leave the
you.
little recorded messages.
Relapse, you should do a little series. If you get any hate mail or voice messages, you should do something like General Minus does and just like play them out in like a 5-minute video. I don't know, like a salty hate mail or something. I think that'd be a really good series.
Yeah, I always get people who call me a cheater and all this shit. Like,
I get a lot of hate mail in UFC. If I can probably do some hate mail series as well if I get enough. Just a little video. Some of the griefing stuff that I do, like the knife and humiliation in Call of Duty, I get some good messages on that, but I'll put them all in the videos. If you get enough, I think it'd be quite an interesting thing for your channel. And what you want to do is do it live as well to get your reactions
yeah.
as well. So you can't prepare yourself. So if you get something really good, you know.
I was thinking about doing something like that for Call of Duty because the arguments I be getting in the lobby with some of these kids and some of these grown-ass men, it's ridiculous. The only thing is I don't have a second mic to record like my voice at the same time and then all their reactions. But if I could kind of like do a live comm or something like that. And
You gotta set up your Xbox or your PS3 to put the voice through your TV and your headset.
Not sure if that's
don't know
possible
how.
on a PS3 or not, guys.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sure
think so.
either.
That's a shame.
I know you could put it through the TV, but you definitely can't put it through and put the record at the same time.
So we got a good idea for a couple of more series there, guys. Some hate mail stuff. I'm sure that'll go down a treat. Any hate mail from this podcast, Relapse says he'd love it. You know, all the way to his channel. We'll leave a link in the description. He wants it.
Any problems you have, go over to R3LAPZE's channel. Get that away from my channel.
You can come get some.
Classic. Well, been a bit of a laugh, guys. Cheers for the podcast, and maybe hit it up again in a few weeks or maybe a month or so, and I'm sure there'll be loads more to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, let's schedule something.
Once a month, I reckon, would be enough.
Yeah, once a month sounds good.
I need for you guys to figure out how to get this file to me because I haven't been recording this.
I'll send it to you the same way you send like the intro to me.
Yeah, cheers, Fight Nights. Appreciate it, man. All right, guys, been a pleasure. I'm sure we've enjoyed insulting enough people now. Remember, Relapse is your man. Link in the description.
I'm just getting
Annotation above.
All right, this is Sakuraba1982 signing off.
Peace.
I'm not even gonna say bye.
All right. Right. Is that the end of the recording, guys, or what? I don't know. I've got no idea what we're doing.
Out of here.
They already swagger jacked your ending, Sakuraba. So
Yeah, I noticed you had that away. Do you even know what that's from?
have no clue, but I know it's better than what I had before.
It's from Alien.
Alien.
The start of it?
The beginning, she always says this is Ripley, Last Survivor, and Nostromo signing off. I'm a huge Aliens fan. The tattoo on my back is an Aliens tattoo. That's where I got it from. In case you was just in case you was wondering.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Cool. All right, guys, an absolute pleasure. I'll catch up with you guys soon and check out your content. And same time next month.
Yeah. All right.
Show.
Yeah.